Da li na najbolji način koristite svoj messenger marketing? U doba brzog tehnološkog napretka, komunikacije i mediji neprestano se razvijaju i nude nove mogućnosti brendovima da se bolje povežu sa svojim kupcima, samim tim da povećaju prodaju i da poboljšaju svoje usluge. Pozivam Viberovog višeg direktora prodaje za Central East Europe, Konstantina Kostadinova, da nam predstavi nove trendove koje Viber koristi u komunikaciji sa svojim korisnicima. Gospodine Kostadinov, izvolite.
Hi everyone. I apologize, the video was not that long as the question, but it was a good question though. It should have been mentioned in the agenda. So happy to be here. Sorry. So happy to be, can you guys hear me? Or I'm shouting a bit. Alrighty, really happy to be here. Really happy to see a lot of familiar faces. Happy that they can recognize me as well, because, you know, look at the picture. It's like a couple of years ago, look at me now. I look like the father of this guy 3 years ago now. So yeah, honestly, it's the same guy. It is me. Okay, let's get serious now. Oh, it works pretty fast now. Amazing job. So I'm looking at some numbers. Pretty sure you guys are familiar with lots of those, especially since the event is called digital. But when we talk about the internet users and the spending of time on the internet, we can see that almost 96% are from those who are using internet are actually using messaging and chat applications. How many of you are using Viber actually in here? Can I see some hands? Ah, my favorite audience. Ah, excellent. Can you hear me? 1, 2. Hello? Yeah, amazing. So many chairs and water. Let me grab mine. Alrighty, sorry for this. Okay, back to the presentation. As I said, 96% of everybody and all of you guys that I saw the hands up are using messaging and chat applications. Out of everybody that's using internet, you can see that almost 4 hours are spent on what? On mobile. So everybody is going to mobile now. Not only the users, it's also the brands. And this is why I'm moving to the next slide. And this is where you can see that the users want to communicate with brands. And since they are on mobile already, they have an application such as Viber. They don't want to install another application. They don't want to have like 12 different applications to be able to reach the brands that they are basically favoring or they're purchasing from or they're working with on a daily basis. And as you can see, 71% of consumers wants to have the convenient access to the brand. And 9 out of 10 people want a fast response. I don't know about you, but I don't want to call a call center, listen to the elevator music for like 5 minutes, and there's a guy that picks up that don't want to actually talk with you. Even though he has a script, and thank you for calling this company, your call is very important, and blah, 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 and all this stuff. You want to click 2 buttons and to get the information that you want to receive. Or you want to change your delivery parcel, the timing of the delivery, the place of the delivery, or you want to order a taxi or food. We don't want to call anymore. We want to do it with 2 clicks, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm seeing some people nodding hands. See, that's the thing. Oh, this is what we want. This is what the users want. And at the same time, different researches show that over 58% expect this to happen over a messaging platform. Again, as I said, not downloading another application. You remember 4 or 5 years ago, there was the application boom. Everybody was developing application. Everything, left, right, and center. You need to download an application for whatever reason. So at some point, you end up with 5 screens on your device with different applications for different reasons. This is why we are going into the direction of a super app. It's not only us, of course, but we are already there on a lot of markets. I'll have some new and exciting announcements to make. But before that, let's see some trends, because I promised to speak about trends, right? So what we can see is 77% of everybody, all the brands that started communicating through messaging platforms or through digital channels with their customers because of the pandemic, of course, that happened a couple of years ago, they tend and they said that they will continue utilizing those channels. They saw great results, they saw cost cutting, they saw process optimizations, and this is why they want to continue in that direction. 53% of the companies are already making their customer digital engagement. And what is the situation in Serbia? Because I know that you are interested in that information, is 46% of the businesses is already utilizing social media and messaging platforms, which means that there's plenty of room for the other brands to start utilizing and to start walking into that direction. Moving forward, as I said, super app. I'm very happy to basically announce that we've taken a serious step into that direction. As we heard, the payments and the digitalizations of money wiring and everything so far, with my understanding of Serbian language, of course, we've launched something very exciting. For the first time, we have a native payment solution, literally within Viber. We've launched this as a slow launch in Greece, cross-border payments between Greece and Germany, also peer-to-peer payments within the borders of the country, of course. Wallet, so basically we are having a wallet within Viber, and this is something that we expect to be coming next year to Serbia as well. So you'll be able to transfer money between yourselves, no taxes, no nothing, with one click away. Of course, depending on the partners, we'll be having KYC procedures, depending on the amounts that you want to send, but this is something completely different as a topic, and if you want to learn more, grab me after the presentation, I'll be happy to share. But why super app? As you probably know, all users, or this is what the researchers are showing, all users are spending 77% of their time on their mobile on not more than 3 applications. Do you think this is correct information? Like, are you using more than 3 or 5 applications on a daily basis? It's usually 3. So this is why we are literally working and going into the direction of becoming a super app. Basically, ordering food, ordering taxi, ordering different deliveries, paying for bills, and I have a really exciting case from Bulgaria, that's something that we did a few months ago. Everything happening on one platform. As I said, no need to install the 34th platform or application in a row just to get things done, things that you do on a daily basis. And of course, out of these 3 applications, most of the users are using one application. Like 50% of the users are using one application the most on a daily basis. Moving forward, eventually, yeah, here we go. So again, what's happening in Serbia? 78% of the users, of the internet users in Serbia are on a mobile, which makes sense. Pretty much everybody nowadays is on a mobile. So Serbia is also part of this trend and using mobile heavily on the market. Almost 5 million Serbians are using social media and messaging. And the interesting thing here is the fact that we have literally more active Viber IDs than these 4.9 million. And this is because some of you guys have 2 devices. All right? How many of you have 2 devices? So see, this is why we have a bit confusing information about the market, but still we know that we are at a good percentage. Can you guess what is the penetration of Viber on the market? Can I hear some number? Anything? 70%, 80%, 90%? Close, close, good enough. Yeah, 90%. 90% active users on all smartphones in Serbia. This is why Serbia is one of the key markets for Viber in the region. This is the reason why I'm here for, I don't know, 12th time for the last 5 years. And honestly speaking, this is what you can see as user behavior. I don't know, people are taking shots right now. This is what you can see as user behavior on the market. So literally, we're talking about 1.5 billion calls for 2021, 30 billion messages, 120 million hours talking on the phone, talking on Viber, and almost 1 billion stickers. I got a question, are stickers still used? Oh, you tell me, 830 million stickers sent for 2021. Not quite sure which was my water right now. Confusing. All right. Take some, huh? Okay. Alrighty. I dropped the remote, so let's move forward. Besides Serbia and the 90% penetration that we have, if you look at the landscape, this is just a good illustration of the Viber market. You know, usually the world is segmented with different platforms everywhere, but we can definitely say that Central and Eastern Europe is among our focus regions, and it's a purple region. We like to joke with the purple color here. So on an average, we have 73% monthly active users among all the smartphones within the region. The only region that is stronger currently is the CIS region, so basically the Russian-speaking countries. Followed by MENA, Southeast Asia, of course, is another market that is strong for Viber, and the rest, especially North America, is, I don't know why, I'm hearing questions about North America, like who is the biggest messenger there? Do you think a country that has free text messaging over their devices by default is using any messaging platform? If they're using the green guys to communicate with Western Europe, so yeah. That's why we have only 5%, and this is usually people from Central and Eastern Europe. So 5% penetration for us in North America is the diaspora of Central and Eastern European markets. I had the pleasure to live in Chicago back in the day. In my block, the place that I was living was only Bulgarians and Serbs. Like there was no other language spoken. It was amazing. I was like, where am I home? Like what's going on? Like, it was funny. It was funny. Moving forward, when we're talking about the user journey and what businesses can do on Viber, in a nutshell, here's a good illustration about the full stack of the tools that we can offer to the businesses and what they can do. So when we start with the brand awareness and the user acquisition, we're talking about stickers. You remember 830 million for 1 year, the stickers. Then we have the ads, the different placements, and of course we have our brand new lenses. How many of you have seen the Viber lenses? See, we need to talk afterwards. So yeah, Viber lenses is our latest product. We partnered with Snapchat, using completely their technology, and we're introducing the so-called lenses or the filters within Viber. And I'm going to give you some more information in a bit, but now I have some announcements to make. We are about to launch our commercial accounts. So in a nutshell, we are combining chatbots as a business account and also the business messages account in one place. So this is where the brands will have their digital presence within Viber. So everything happens under one channel. So no longer community, no longer chatbot, no longer business message ID, and then you are confused, like, where I have to reply, like, which one is the most important. Here, everything will be in the one place, and basically users are subscribed to one channel, and this is the business account. From there, they have the opportunity to respond back to the brand, get the necessary information, for example, as a transactional information, your OTP code for paying something online, or change in your bank balance, or your next delivery. Have the ability to change the delivery time, for example, or address, something that was impossible a few years ago unless you call the same elevator music picks up and the guy that don't want to talk to you. So this is in a nutshell. From this business account, you're receiving all the information, and basically you are able to speak and communicate back with the brand. If the chatbot, for some reason, cannot answer your inquiry or your question, you have a button to connect with a live agent. And I'm going to show you some exciting case studies in that perspective. So as I said, besides the pure brand awareness, we are talking about user acquisition here with the different ads placements that we have. And literally, you'll see how many millions of impressions we have on a monthly basis. So basically, this is coming from the 90% active user base and the time spent on the app on the market. We spoke about stickers, and you know, stickers are not only cool and engaging between the users, but the functionality of downloading the stickers and automatically subscribe to what? To the commercial account. In the commercial account, brands can reach out back to the users, users can reach back to the brands. That's the most important takeaway from those. And lenses, another exciting announcement. Now for the lenses, it's not only cool and brand awareness KPIs that we're meeting, we are also having the opportunity to have a call to action button within the lens itself. So you take a picture, cool picture of yourself, you're making jokes about it, send it to your friend. Your friend likes the picture or it's funny, but there's a button, because usually there's product positioning with this filter within the lens. Click on the button, you go to the commercial account and see what you can purchase there or what are the terms and conditions for different services. Or you can go directly to the web page or the website of the brand. So this is another exciting thing, another announcement from our side. And when we talk about lenses, as I said, there are different things that people can do. There are different things that brands can do. And now it's really exciting times for us because since it's a new product, we want to test it and do pilot campaigns with different partners. So far, we piloted with Coca-Cola, which is also a partner of the event. We partnered with Coca-Cola, but only in Southeast Asia. We want to partner with different brands on the market here. And this is why I have to say that Viber is taking care of the design, free of charge. So basically, we are taking care of the entire design based on the brief from each partner. And we are also throwing significant percentages as a bonus traffic just to showcase to the partners and to our users as well what is the power of the lenses, coming from the success on other markets. For the lenses, it's also important to mention that we work only on a CPM basis, but here is the thing. Even if you make a lens, a filter picture, if you capture it and you send it to 10 million people, we are counting this as only one impression. Only the capturing of the lens, that's the impression. So this is like usually the best model for any media agency or marketing person in any brand. So enough about lenses. Let's move forward. In a nutshell, the synergies between the different tools is something important to be mentioned. Usually when we work, because as I said, I've seen a lot of faces, we've done a lot of campaigns with people in the room. When we're talking about successful campaigns, we're always talking about combining the different tools. And always, if you like to reach a higher level of engagement and conversion, we should be focused on having this commercial account. So just running ads, pure ads, taking the users to a web page and expect like great results. How many of you have been in the digital marketing for years now? So when can you say that this worked? Like we've run 3 million impressions on this website and we saw great results. Very rarely. You need to re-engage with the users. You need to not only show them some content once, you need to grab their attention. You need to be able to reach back to them at any point. So collecting them, or let's say building a user database, huge subscription base within your commercial account, and being able to re-engage them at any point with relevant content where the success relies. A few years ago, we won a DigiDay Award for Best Use of Mobile along with Coca-Cola. They had 30% conversion rate. So they had stickers, they had some ads, we took them to a chatbot, the chatbot asked them if they want to win different prizes. Again, I heard the word incentive here. Always, if you want huge success, give the users incentives. Buy a product, register it here, and you can win something. The thing is that for a month, we had, I think, around 100,000 subscribers, not even a month, 100,000 subscribers within the chatbot. The chatbot asked the users to provide a code under the cap, and we had 30,000 codes provided within 1 month. So 30% conversion straight away. This is why we used the Best Use of Mobile DigiDay Award like a couple of years ago. So, and again, as I said, not only the stickers and the ads, the lenses is another tool that you can grab and subscribe massive number of users to a channel where you can, if you integrate a CRM platform or a CPD platform, you can recognize who the customer is. It's so easy. With one press of the button from the user side, the CRM recognizes the number and says, okay, this guy is actually this guy. It's our client and he's interested in those products. Let's send them this message and offer him 10% discount on his next purchase. This is where the success comes, and you'll see some success stories in short time. Yeah, definitely, as I said, I'm going ahead the slides. So influence the customer's consideration. offer them solutions within the chatbot, offer them products within the chatbot that they can browse through, get information on, and as I said, usually there's incentive to do it on mobile. Pretty much 80% of the brands that we work with are giving extra incentives where there's products pushed on mobile, pushed on e-commerce rather than going physically to the store. Similar with payments. There's always extra benefits and extra things for the users when they do it quickly and fastly on a mobile device. Of course, all the brands that are here know that expenses optimization is the key in this case. Again, send relevant offers. Know your customer, do this laser targeting and send them the relevant message. If you just receive any type of information, let's say general information about the brand, like this bank is opening a new branch in this city, how many people do you expect will click on the call to action button and say, hey, I want to see where exactly they're opening this bank? But if it's relevant for these people in the region, and if there's an offer, the click-through rate on this message will be significantly higher than just if you throw out a message in the dark and expect somebody to click on it. Moving forward, conversions. At the end of the day, all the marketeers, all the brands, all of our partners are looking into conversions. Brand awareness, as I said, stickers, ads, easy to be achieved only from the beginning. But when we talk about conversions, there's a completely different story. And if you want to stand out from your customers, from your competitors, offer them pre-sale services on a higher level, offering them the ability to be able to get the necessary information on the spot without having to wait, know what information they're needing, what is basically the key point in the message that you sent, what is the relevant content for these users. As I said, the chatbot can give you even the option to have an automated catalog within the same platform that they're using. I don't know how is it with you, but usually whatever I buy, I need to check it with my wife first. So either way, whatever I want to buy, I have to send her a picture or a link to the item that I want to purchase. So I'm using Viber for that purpose. So imagine that how easy it is when I go to the chatbot, I look at this, one button, and I share it straight away in the other chat with her, and she says yep, or usually no. But yeah, that's a good example of how fast it is and how easily you can reach to the right audience and get these higher conversion numbers. When we're talking about post-sale, services, this is, let's say, a very good tool in that perspective is not only the chatbot, but our recently launched conversational messages. You've launched, let's say, you've purchased a product, but you're having issues with assembling it. Or you're having a missing item in your package. Or you want to change your delivery, the address at the time of the delivery. You are able to do so with the conversational messages through the business messages solution that we are offering. So the user can reach back to the brand. Sometimes they complain, but nevertheless, you're giving them the opportunity to reach back to you as a brand. So it's not that you sell something and you don't care anymore. All the customers, all the consumers, all the users want to be able to reach back literally to all the brands that they have communications with, they have the contact with, they purchase something from you guys. Now you can send files, you can send videos as a user to the brand, and the brand can respond quickly. I mean, this could be automated, or this could be picked up by a live agent that's standing on the other side of the connection and replying back to the user base. And moving forward, again, what's happening in Serbia. For the last year, on a year-on-year basis, we are seeing a growth of 136 conversational messages. So this is just the example that I was sharing, like the ability for the users to communicate back when they receive message. So it's not one-way communication. The brand is telling you this and that's it. This is our offer. Call us, go to the website, that's it. In this type of communication, the user can respond back and either say that they want to visit a store, or they want to get in contact with a live agent that can explain to them more about the service or the solution, or they can even ask for a sample. We see a 41% increase in the promotional messages. Of course, they work I don't know if you're aware, but when you send message on Viber, as a brand, you don't pay for a sent message, you pay for the message delivered to the user, which is seen as a very high added value from the brand perspective. And again, 104% increase in the transactional messages. This is purely informative message, not containing any promotional information, but the open rate of those messages compared to email, let's say, is 5 to 10 times higher. To SMS, it's significantly higher as well. And also we have 1,000 symbols, call to action, media, rich media, and files. I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to emphasize on this. And when we're talking about ads, as I said, we have 500 million impressions available on a monthly basis. This is because the users are spending quite a lot of time on Viber. And we have various placements within the applications that brands and media agencies can utilize and take advantage of. Moving forward, eventually, now some brand success stories. Am I behind schedule? A bit? Okay, I'll be fast. So a few success stories from the market and the region, starting with Raiffeisen Bank. Actually, I'm a client of the bank back home. Raiffeisen Bank wanted to increase their digital footprint and wanted to provide more 24/7 support to their customers and also digital services that they can usually do within their banking application, but within Viber directly. So as I said, going back to the super app, they integrated quite a big percentage of their functionality through our API into the chatbot. What they did, they launched animated stickers, launched some ads as well, and this is what they managed to achieve. Actually, first, this is the flow. You go to the bot, you can click on the different functions, you can even do basic chatbot banking. Let's say you can check your balance, you can check the movement in your account, so basically what you paid for or what came into the account. You can also check, you can also download the application directly from the chatbot so you can get the full functionalities of their mobile banking. And of course, you can check different things like the closest ATM or the closest branch of the bank. And the results in less than 3 months is over 200,000 sticker pack downloads, 1.3 million stickers were sent. Now here's the thing, you see 200,000 people downloaded the stickers, but as a content, as brand awareness KPI, they managed to reach over 850,000 people with their branded content on the market. So it's like it's almost 20% of all the people that are using smartphones within the market. 2.6 million impressions, and currently they have over 120,000 chatbot subscribers, basically reachable by the bank to all of those users within the chatbot. Moving forward to another example, as I promised you, we have EasyPay integrated through our API in Bulgaria. We started the project, I think, a few months ago. What you can do there is you go to the chatbot, press a button, share my number. The CRM system recognizes you either being a customer or you need to register as one. If you are a customer, it recognizes you and then gives you the list of all the bills that you have for the month. And there's the second button, so one click to share the number, and the second button is pay those bills. Pressing that button, you see a field when you need to enter your credit card details or debit card details. We partner with MasterCard for this project. We have a card on file. You enter your credit card details once. Every month you receive a notification from the chatbot. You have pending payment. Do you want to pay it? Do you want to pay by the same card? Yes. So this is how easy it is. You don't need to set up anything on a mobile banking application. You don't need to do anything besides clicking once to share the number and clicking after, of course, you enter the credit card details, clicking twice every month to pay the bills. And trust me, we've did quite a lot of IT audits and security audits with MasterCard because we worked together for like 3 years. And we have over 308,000 subscribers currently within this chatbot. And if you look at the sticker pack downloads, which was for 1 month, 50,000 people subscribed to the chatbot, saw the added value, and shared it among other users. So organically, the chatbot grew to 308,000. Currently, we're having around 90,000 payments every month. So it's like around 27, 26% of everybody that's subscribed is paying now. And for the first 2 weeks, we've put the 2K here, so to see that usually there is a slow growth within every type of digital service, especially when it comes to payments. The users are, not trusting from the start every payment solution, but now this 2K for the first 2 months grew 45 times. So this is just a quick example. They did, as I said, stickers. We did also CRM campaign, basically announcing to all the users on the market that they can take advantage of it. They clicked on the button and subscribed. And moving forward, NLB Banka in Podgorica with our partners from Infobip, we did launched business messages solution. They wanted to evolve their digital communication. They wanted to offer more and more ways for the users to be able to communicate back with the bank, and also they wanted to offer more services to their existing customers. As I said, the difference between business messages and the chatbots is that with the business messages, you need to work, as a brand, you need to work with your existing customers, and you're able to reach only to them. With the chatbot and with the user acquisition tools, you can gather new potential customers within your commercial account. What they did as a solution, they implemented the rich media platform solutions such as Viber business messages. They were sending transactional messages with account balances and alerts, and they deployed conversational messages. The conversational messages was basically giving their customers the opportunity to arrange a meeting or have a post-communication event with the bank, and look at the results. They had between 5 to 15% increase in sales after they started with the conversational messages and with the business messages. 2 to 3 times more calls within the call center that are purely focused on lead generation. This is a major win for any type of a brand, any type of an industry, not only bank. I mean, usually banks, coming from a user perspective, it's not the sexiest brand, let's put it this way, on any digital platform. But in their case, they managed to get 30% increase in meetings being set with consultants and with live agents from the bank itself. So this is a huge success, and as I said, partnering with our partners from Infobip in the region. Another good example, eventually, is with D-Express here in Serbia. This time we partnered with Acton, another great partner of ours on the market. Similar to NLB Bank, they also introduced transactional and conversational messages, especially for parcel delivery. And what they did in their case is that they offered the users to change the time, their customers to change the time and to change even the location of the parcel being delivered. So from customers' experience, this is something great and something seen as really a competitive advantage. And also, you would say, yeah, but you can do this on an application. Yeah, but do the user need to download another application if he wants to have a parcel delivered? I don't think so. I mean, in that perspective, they can use something that the users are already utilizing. Let's get back to this 90% on the market as a penetration. So these are the whole customer base that they are already having, and they are offering this just as another solution to their services. And in terms of results, this is what they managed to achieve. 300,000 messages delivered on a monthly basis. I was just actually told that it's now 500,000, 500,000 messages on a monthly basis. 85% delivery rate of the messages, which is with 50% more than they did before they started with the business messages. So I know I'm late. I won't have time for questions, right? Yeah. But I have a proposition. Here's my QR code. So we are into QR codes again. Scan the QR code. It will automatically send me a hi sticker, so don't be stressed that you are sending me a hi sticker. drop me a line, or if you want to get in contact, I'm here. Otherwise, drop me a message, and I will send you my email, and we can continue over that. And thank you for being a wonderful audience, especially for you that were nodding. Thank you, guys.